Hey Chanteau, it's Tina. Thank you so much for booking this consultation with me. All right, so let's read what's going on here. Your Gemini is Haitian. He's a big flirt and has a sex addiction. We have an agreement to where he had my permission to have sex with other women, but oh girl. Mama, are you sure? You sure you're okay with that? I'm just asking. I just want to make sure you're good. Now he is talking about going back to the lady who he thinks put sex magic on him. Why? He broke up with her for that, right? Okay. This is a disaster when he tried before she was violent in front of the kid. Oh my God. He's super mad because I stepped back, but he doesn't realize I didn't break up. Girl, you have every right to step back. You don't need to deal with this shit. Okay, so just kind of reading this off the bat without doing cards, initially my instinct would tell me, put them in a jar, just destroy that relationship. I mean, it depends on how you feel about dark work and stuff like that, but for me, if he's your man and he's fucking somebody else, break them up. You know what I mean? I just don't. I don't know, girl. That's my personal opinion. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. You can banish her. I would do a breakup. I would put them in a jar. They're not. Yeah, I would put them in a jar. I just think because they're not in a committed relationship, which is what we would do like the candle spell for. The jar is more for friendships, toxic parent relationships, stuff like this, third parties. Get rid of her first. Then for him, do a jinx remover. Because it sounds like he's aware of this stuff like magic, and he's aware that people do this. He thinks this lady did it to him. Perhaps you can convince him to do a cleanse, like do a 7-day cleanse, a spiritual cleanse. You know what I mean? Try to get that energy off of him, and in conjunction do a jinx remover spell. So ask for spirit to come in and then do that cleanse at the same time. You generally just letting you know you want to do yourself and your home, like where you live, because energies can transfer and then attach to other things. So that's what I recommend. You can go elaborate or you can go very, very simple. I mean, even just using Florida water, okay? Bathe in it, just put it in the bath, and then spray your whole house, wipe it down, wash the floors with it, all that. So like I said, or you can use like floor sweeps and washes and spiritual baths and stuff like that, but you could literally do all of this with Florida water if you wanted to. So that's part of it, you know what I mean? That's gonna give you the most impact as far as getting magic off of him. I would do yourself too, girl. Why not? Just to be safe. If you don't want to go the candle route, fine. Do the cleanse. You know what I mean? It's easy to do. And how do you know she didn't curse your guys' relationship? You know what I mean? How do you know she didn't put you guys in a jar if she's practicing? I'd get that shit off of you. And then try to, when I do jinx remover stuff, I do protection work usually right after to keep it from happening again. And then let's get the cards and we'll look at what to do for him. But all right. Spirit guides, universe, guardian angels, and ancestors, this reading is for Chanteau. Please allow me to be a clear channel for your messages. Thank you. Okay. his name or not. I don't think you did. That's fine. What's going on with her Gemini? Definitely. She definitely put something on him. You can see it right away. The magician reversed means black magic usually, right? Or some sort of like curse, hex, something like that. You know, again, it's a fine line between light work, dark work, voodoo, hoodoo. You know, it doesn't really matter. It's what the real intention is. When we see the magician reverse, it's ill intent. So she had selfish intentions. She wanted something for herself, and she was trying to manipulate him via magic, or she may have cursed him if she was mad at him. So again, that cleanse is going to be key here. And I don't know. I mean, like I said, hopefully you can convince him to do that without revealing that you're working with anybody. But I would really recommend that. Let me see, because there he is. He's the King of Swords. That's the card for Gemini. So let's see. Wow. Okay, girl, you got a lot of stuff going on here. Oh shit. Good. Okay, so this flew out of the deck. Perfect. That's a good card. We'll stop there. He's committed. I mean, he loves you, right? There's no question. There is love in the relationship, okay? And if the dynamic that you guys have established is working for you and you're fine with it, great. And please don't think what I was saying earlier. Don't take that as any judgment. It's not. Your relationship is not my business, and as long as you're happy, that's all that matters, right? I just want to make sure that's actually the case. You know what I mean? That's got to be hard. I can't imagine what you're going through, but if you're okay with it, that's fine. So, I mean, we do have good energy between the two of you. I would start with a jinx remover, cleanse, you know, and then as far as like, you know, for him later down the road, once you get rid of, you know, the other lady, there's a few things you can do. There's a spell called binding where you can bind him to you. The way that I do the spell is that I ask spirit to make him impotent for any other woman. Now, again, because of your dynamic, that may not be a good option for you. But that's the way I do my binding spells. Or a commitment spell, if you're okay with like keeping the dynamic the way it is now, but you want him to commit and not keep having this back and forth stuff, fine. Healing for his sex addiction, I think would be really good. There's a lot of work that can be done here. I don't want to like tell you that you need all of these things, but I'll lay it out in order of what I would personally do in this situation and what I would recommend for you. Jinx remover, cleanse first. Okay. Breakup spell, jar on them too. Healing from the sex addiction, and then commitment and or binding depending on what you want from the situation. So those are the ones I would recommend for you. They do not have to be done all at the same time by any means. They can be done over the course of a year if you want, you know, whatever you're comfortable with. Is completely fine. But those are the ones I would recommend to kind of get you where you need to be. I know it's a lot, but there's a lot going on here. All right, so that's what I've got for you, my dear. Let me know what you think. You have a credit for the consultation fee, so if you decide you want to go forward with one, just let me know, or all of them, whatever you want to do, let me know, and I will create a custom listing for you that takes the price of this consult off of the spell that you choose to do. And if you want to do them all at once, that's fine. I can make one big listing. I can make, you know, 4 small listings, or just one, and then you could buy the other ones outright. Whatever you want to do, okay? Completely up to you. Whatever you're comfortable with financially and otherwise, it's fine. So let me know what you think, and then we'll go from there, okay? Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.